Hey, what's up, fellow agents? Welcome to today's video. Today, I have a community request build video for you with the exotic weapon, the Diamondback. Let's have a look at it. First off, we will go over the build breakdown, and after that, I will show you some PvE gameplay. You can find the timestamps in the description. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Also, let me know in the comment section below if you have a build request or what you would run differently for the build I am about to show you. Here are some highlights of the build. You can get close to 1 million base damage, depending on your expertise level, your Memento stacks, and the modifiers you are running. In addition, we are getting 198% crit damage when fully optimized with 1.6 million armor. You can mix and match your red and blue cores to get more armor or weapon damage, but for me, this is the sweet spot. Since we don't need crit chance rolls on our gear because of the Diamondback talent, we go with weapon handling for even faster reloads. Let's dive into the build. For the specialization, I am going with Gunner. Mostly for the 10% armor on kill, but also for the 10% armor refresh every 60 seconds, the increased weapon handling while I am in cover, and the 5% increased rate of fire after a kill, which would be more noticeable when running an LMG, SMG, or AR. Also, always make sure to max out the weapon type you are using for the 15% extra damage. Here is the star of the show, the Diamondback exotic rifle, which in my opinion has one of the coolest designs in the game. Right now, we are sitting at 924k weapon damage with Memento stacks and overdrive active from the mission I was running before. The actual weapon damage is 808k. With expertise level 28, you can get the damage way higher. I would almost always recommend rolling your weapons to damage to targets out of cover. The talent Agonizing Bite always marks a target for you, when hit guarantees a critical hit with 20% amplified damage, and after that, every shot fired is a guaranteed critical hit within 5 seconds. That's why we don't have any crit chance rolls on our gear. The main reason I'm not running Negotiator's Dilemma with the Diamondback is that you spend more time marking enemies and looking for marks than actually moving forward and doing damage. For group play, that might be different, but when running solo, I prefer the build right here. For the mask, I am running with the named Gila Chillout mask. With the mask, you get an additional 5% armor plus got the option for 2 mod slots. In our case, we can get 36% critical damage on the mask, 12% from the roll, and 24% from the mods. If you don't have the mask in your stash, you can farm it right now or during any time of special event like Easter, Christmas, and so on from the Loot Goblin. If you don't know how to find the Loot Goblin, please let me know in the comments below and I can help you out. For the chest and gloves, I am going with the Zoo brand set to unlock the 20% rifle damage as well as the 15% increased magazine size. As you can see here, my build is not fully optimized yet, and it will be even better when everything is maxed out, plus the additional armor from higher expertise levels. We got weapon damage on the core and weapon handling, plus crit damage, as well as Unbreakable as the talent. If you don't want the safety net from Unbreakable, you can also run with Obliterate or Glass Cannon for that extra damage. The mod is also crit damage. The holster is Grupo Sombra for the 13% crit damage with another red core, crit damage, and weapon handling. For the knee pads, we are going with Fox's Prayer for the 10% rifle damage and an additional 8% damage to targets out of cover, as well as an armor core and crit damage. The gloves are the second piece of Zoo, the named Eagle's Grasp with 15% weapon handling. If you don't have the Eagle's Grasp gloves, you can either farm for them in Countdown or use regular Zoo gloves, but then you will only get 8% instead of 15% weapon handling. I got mine rolled to armor and also crit damage. I am a huge fan of the Memento backpack, the last piece of this loadout. When fully stacked, you get an additional 30% weapon damage, 3% armor regen, and 30% skill efficiency for 5 minutes, as well as in my case, 40% bonus armor, 10% for each blue core, and 15% weapon damage, 5% for each red core for 10 seconds. Every time you pick up a trophy, the timers refresh. The mod is another crit damage one. For the skills, I am going with the Scanner Pulse because of the microwave coils modifier and the Striker drone. Since we are running Gunner, we can also use the Banshee Pulse to disorient the NPCs as well. The secondary and sidearm are your choice, as always. I like the light glue shotgun with the amplified damage talent Perfect Brazen to get me out of sticky situations, and my sidearm is the Orbit, which is a Dark Zone exclusive, but you can also get it from named caches. Since we only use the Diamondback, you are free to choose your favorites. For the modifiers, we are going with Overdrive as the active modifier as well as Critical Recovery, Critical Momentum, and Microwave Coils. Overdrive should be active at the top tier most of the time, since your critical momentum will be triggered a lot through the Diamondback talent with guaranteeing critical hits. Critical recovery will also heal you with 0.5% of your maximum armor for every critical hit, besides your Memento regen and 10% armor on kill from Gunner. Microwave coils is another way to get you out of sticky situations since it has the chance to burn the NPCs so you have time to recover. Let's have a look at the stats. As mentioned before, the weapon damage is at 808k. You will increase the number through Memento stacks, overdrive, or when you level up your expertise. Close to or over 1 million. We have 10% critical hit chance from our watch, and when fully optimized, we get 198% critical hit damage. The reload speed is at 48%, but will also be higher when we optimize the weapon handling on our gear as well as the accuracy. The stability is already at 100%. On the defense tab, we are sitting at 1.6 million armor with 161k armor on kill. If you level up your expertise or add another blue core into the mix, this number will also increase. Now, before we jump into the gameplay, if you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching and enjoy the gameplay. Until next time.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Drone in the air!
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Waste them!
Vital signs critical.
Working as a team. Moving. Come on, you agent. Gonna blow you away.
compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Watch your flank!
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
DC-62, detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You've got to find a way to close up that tunnel.
Come on, that fucker! Fucking come!
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, they locked that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel is smart? Fuck you! You slot yourself in with us. I'll make sure you rot down here.
Like that?
on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical